Hey guys. So we had a couple technical difficulties, but I wanted to go ahead and get started. I'm waiting for Mandy. She's going to be here very shortly. You know, we have some life stuff going on too, so sometimes we get a little bit behind, but we know that y'all understand and we appreciate you and we love you. So this is a perfect time for while we're waiting on Mandy to come on out. This is a perfect time for us to also wait for some of y'all to jump on. So just give us a couple minutes as we're getting things ready to go and getting it all started. Like I said, sometimes things happen and we were determined to be here because we promised y'all we were going to be doing it at 9. So, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and start putting them in the chat. That'll give Mandy and I time to kind of look at them, and I'll read them to her when she gets here. First off, I want to say I'm already seeing 4 people on here. Guys, you are coming up and you're showing out. I love it. So if y'all have any questions, I think I saw at least one person say that they had questions. And so if you have those questions, you can go ahead and throw them in the chat. And, that way we can start reading those and, discussing. Y'all, hold on. Can I turn it around? She's running. She's running. She's running. I told y'all, life things be happening, but we're here for y'all.
Girl. Hi, how you doing?
Live and in the flesh.
Oh my goodness. We got to let some air up in here.
Putting some air in the vehicle. Okay, so I'm just kind of letting them know, like, we had a few life things take place, so that's why we are catching our breath now.
Life be laughing.
I showed them you running. They got to see you all in your glory.
You welcome. So this morning, my daughter has been in occupational therapy for 3 years, and this morning was her graduation. So I praise God that Glow got to be here for that, because she was here with us when everything first started really getting going, and Bella really needed help. So she got to be with us this morning for her graduation. And so then, I don't know why children's love has to hurt so bad, because like I was like, congratulations Bella, I love you, because she's got to stay for her other therapies. But I said, congratulations, I love you and you did great. I said, I know it's been a long, hard last 3 years, but you've done it, girl, look at you go. And she was like, oh, I love you. And she like pert near took me down to the ground. And then here comes Zep with one of his, like, I don't know. He reminded me of the little crazy wrestler that he likes.
Crazy wrestler?
Yeah, he's like almost tried to come off the top rope at me. I was like, why does y'all's love gotta hurt? And Zep goes, love hurts.
And this also, you know, last night they were over at Mom's house visiting me, and we were trying to help the kids with their schoolwork and stuff, and Bella could not sit still.
No.
Like, so I have a blow-up mattress at Mom's in the living room, and so Bella and I were sitting on it trying to get some schoolwork done.
That was a WWE ring for you, girl.
Y'all, that was ridiculous. She just kept bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, and I'm like...
Glow would be in the middle of the bed, and then she'd just to the edge of the bed, and then she'd go, get still! And then she'd scoot back up in the bed, and Bella, and she'd...
So, like, every 10 minutes, I was having to scoot back into the middle of the bed again. So...
It was great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, like, this wasn't how we really wanted our podcast to be, but we promised, and we have provided...
Absolutely.
Because I'm here to tell you.
Well, and this way, you are for sure going to get all the squirrels. Because...
We're sitting in the middle of town.
Yeah. Let me just say, we've got a road right over this way. So if you hear all the vehicles going by, mind your own. We can't help it. But yeah. So
It's been real fun.
you get us in all of the craziness of our life. But honestly, most of our memories come from sitting in the
Yeah.
front seats of a truck.
Well, it's kind of like we were talking this morning before we had to go in for Bella's graduation ceremony, and I'm just here to tell you, we were talking, and I was like, we need to talk about coming together in fellowship, especially for long distance friendships or relationships of any kind. And like, even on her way here, we had an hour and a half conversation,
Probably closer to 2.
just about the Bible.
Yeah.
And we were like, and I thanked her for that, because I have friends and I have family that I talk about the Bible with, but not like I talk about with Glow. And I can always say, look, this is my personal opinion, this is what I see, and this is what I think. But then I can also say, no, this is what the Bible says.
Yeah.
And we respect each other's opinions. Now, that don't mean we don't try to prove each other wrong.
And we will. I mean,
Like, we'll
if
call
we
each
feel,
other out.
if we feel like we have understood scripture a certain way and the other one feels it differently, like, we'll call it out and we'll talk about it and we'll explain. In fact, we had that with something the other day. Right on the top of my head, I don't remember what it was, but it was...
I can't remember. But you said how you... Oh, it was people that have gone to heaven and people who have...
Oh, yeah.
People who have went to hell and come back to life and tell their stories and our beliefs on it.
Yeah.
Not the biblical standing of it,
Yeah.
but what we have understood this far into our studies.
Right.
Which, that's...
Well...
that's kind of how our conversations go. But
Right.
a lot of our conversations do happen in vehicles. So,
yeah.
this is like raw.
This
'cause-
really is like the true version of the relationship between Mandy and Gloria, and you're getting the inside scoop.
Because, like, it's nothing for us. Like, when we're close together, it's like, I've had a bad day, you want to go for a drive.
Yep.
And,
Car trips, road trips.
And I mean, like, honestly, we've drove for nights.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we would leave as the sun was going down, and we'd come home
when it was
when it
coming
was
up.
getting ready to come up, and we would just drive because we would talk that much.
One of my
I
favorite...
miss those times.
Me too. One of my favorite memories was working a full shift. I was working with Apple at the time, and I was living at my dad's house. I worked a full shift, and you called me, and you're like, I need to make a trip to Oklahoma. And I'm like, let's go. So literally, you come in, you picked me up at Dad's house. We drove from Conway, Arkansas to Tulsa. Was it Tulsa?
No, it was Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
So Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
And we picked up that camper. Is that the time you were talking?
Yep.
We picked up a camper and we drove back all night.
Literally drove back, got home,
And
maybe
parked
got...
it in his septic system.
Yep.
His wife was like, no, this is where you park it. And I was like, that was kind of sketchy. And Chloe was like, I don't know. And her husband goes, we just bought the place. We don't know. And I was like,
We were sitting there
I think
talking
that's
about
your
it.
septic system. It looks like a pooty pile there.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. And I said, okay. And I backed her up off the highway, and I was like, it started sinking. He was like, get it out. I was like, it's a gone duck.
It's a gone duck. There was no getting it out after that. But that's not our fault. That was them.
That was right after my brother was supposed to go with me. And he had just taken his life, and he had promised that he'd go with me. And I was like, I still got to do this job.
And he did go with us.
And he did, because we took his picture and we stuck it on the dash. And we were like, you're going or whether you want to or not.
Well, I miss him so much.
I do too.
He was our third buddy. He
Yeah.
was our third wheel.
We was the amigos.
We was the amigos, the three amigos. And so if it wasn't just us going on a road trip, like, you can near guarantee Russell's going to be with us.
And we could fight like cats and dogs. Like, he was my stepbrother, but like, we could fight with each other. And we
Yeah.
fought like siblings,
Oh, yeah.
all three of us. But when it come down to it, we had each other.
Yeah.
Like,
And we may fight with one another, but somebody else better just back up and rethink.
that's right.
You ain't gonna come at them. Nah. Mm-mm. You gonna come at one, you gonna get all three.
That's right. And Russell was big too.
He was.
Like he was a big burly. The cartoons that are like shaped like the wedge that have the little tiny legs.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo, that was Russell.
That was Russell. That was Russell. Speaking of Russell, people said they wanted some personal stories. Are we going to think of the same story? Because I have an amazing story.
Was it the turtle one?
It was the turtle one. Please tell the story.
So, I'm one of those people, and anybody who's in the truck with me, if I see a turtle and we can stop and we can save it, we're going to take it and locate it to where it's going. And we're driving down 65. Well, we're driving up 65. We're heading north, and we're late, of course, everywhere we go. And I'm like, it's a turtle. And he says, no, don't stop. He's like, Mom's going to kill us. We're late for dinner. And Glue's like, we really do got to get home. I was like, but he's going to get killed. There's semis back there.
It was like rush hour, too.
It was, and I pull over, and I was like, here, and I started to put it in park, and Russell always, he'd go, God dang, Mandy, and he just slung the door open, and he goes to get this turtle, and mind you, the turtle's like a quarter of a way into the middle lane, and he's still got to make it across 3/4 and 2 lanes. And I said, be careful, don't go be getting hit. And he's like, oh, I got this. Don't tell me what to do. Rah, 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 rah. We're going to be late for supper and Mama's going to be mad. And he gets out and he picks up the turtle. And me and Glo's watch him. And we're like this, watching him out the mirror. And all of a sudden, we both look at each other and we look up. And because as he's carrying the turtle's peeing all over him. He's trying to get the turtle back across the road.
And all you can see, you could tell. I mean, we couldn't hear him, but you could tell he's just sitting back there.
And it was so funny because when he gets into the truck, he was a cusser. Like,
Oh, a sailor.
and I'll just say this, he was mad at me.
I can't believe you made me do that. With other words included.
Still,
But
that still don't top the time that we saved Rusty Hook.
I wasn't there for Rusty Hook. That is a y'all story.
Me-
I was there for this turtle. And you made this turtle sound small. This turtle, I can't say it how I was going to say it. Hold on.
This turtle that he
It
had
was
to carry
huge.
across the road, and it was a snapper.
Yeah. So
Right.
he's like holding it away
So
from
he's
himself.
like, got it, and it's like a fountain. Rivers of living water was coming out of his butthole. Russell was mad. And then he gets back in the truck and he goes, why is it every time that I got to help you save a turtle, I get wet? I was like, well, last time it was just woolly hollow water. I was like, this time, I was like, you done got to go in the shower. And he was like, I'm so mad at you. Oh, he was mad. When we saved Rusty Hook, he was going to drown.
Yeah.
And we were walking across the pier, and this little turtle, he just kept poking his head up. And I was like, Roro, it's going to die. That water's going to rise. He's going to have rain, and that baby's going to sit out there. He's going to drown to death. He's going to die because he won't be able to get water or get air. And Russell was like, well, I don't understand why he's not coming to the top. I was like, he's stuck on something. And sure enough, he had a hook that had rusted into his mouth, and he was going to drown to death. And I still got pictures of that. And he got mad at me because he forgot to take his phone out of his pocket. We saved the turtle, and we rehabbed him, and then we took him back to Woolly Hollow, and I hope he's living happily ever after there. But that was the day that Valerie told me that I had to start putting a GoPro on the front of me because you never know what I'm going to have happen.
Y'all have no idea. This may need to be something where maybe like once or twice a year we do videos like this and we just tell fun stories. Because the amount of stories Mandy has.
I'm always doing something. Something crazy always happens when I'm there. And I have no control over it. And then I see something needs help and I'm like, dun, 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 here I come.
I am a firm believer that God is a comedian. Because the life that Mandy has had to live and some of the things she's done, some of the things we have done.
He made me slap the tag on me and said, boy, this ought to be fun.
So yeah, y'all are really getting the full experience today.
Hey, I've had experiences with you too. Me's.
We've done some things. We've seen some things. We've heard some things. And we've said some things.
We're better than what we used to be, though.
Oh, we good Christian women of God now.
We had to be.
God looked at us and said, y'all better get it together.
That's right. He sure did. He knew.
I don't know that I can show this. I don't know if it'll show up if I turn my camera around. But can we just talk about how the jet streams have made a cross in the sky?
Perfect cross. I don't know.
We've got a cross in the sky, y'all. Let me see.
Below the tent?
I don't know. Can you see it? It's going this way, and then there's one going that way. Anyways, I mean, I feel like that's pretty, God's here with us, y'all.
Oh, that somebody's stinking. You smell that?
Did you fart?
No. My butt cheeks didn't jiggle.
This is why I have to edit videos. Yeah, you.
Maybe a little.
Y'all don't understand the amount of editing time that goes into our videos that y'all get to watch weekly.
I've gotten better. You do have to admit, I have really been trying really hard.
You have been trying very hard, and she has gotten better. But sometimes it'll happen while we're recording, and I literally look at her and go, I'm going to have to edit this out. And she goes, I'm sorry.
You said deliver. I'm here for it.
I'm trying to see if there's a way I can work on bloopers for y'all. I mean, would y'all like that? Anybody here? Would y'all like that? I got 3 people watching. Can somebody give me a thumbs up or a heart or something to let me know that y'all want to see some bloopers?
Don't y'all tell us you done put the phone down and walked away.
Oh, I know someone did.
There ain't no answers coming up. Put the good eye on it.
Put the good, wait, wrong on.
Right.
No, it is,
Girl, they done put the phone down.
I'm telling you. Now, I will say one of these people I know is probably driving, so he don't need to be, liking stuff right now. So it's okay. We know you're going to come in later. I'm trying to see if we had any comments, because I know on our poll someone said that they had questions, but I don't see any comments currently, y'all. Swipe left to reveal comments and reactions. Okay. Well,
that's it. Hey, look, save it.
That explanation, though. Yes. Oh, hey. Hey, here comes all the comments. What happened?
Ask as Dad shall provide. Hey, look at you go.
Hey, whoa.
Love you guys.
Look. There's like 5 comments.
Y'all so awesome.
Ah. All right, so Dad said that explanation, though. What did we explain? I don't even remember. This goes to show.
I don't know. See, there's times we talk and we don't even remember what we say. What's next?
Kevin said yes. He's the one that I was afraid was going to be driving. Kevin, are we driving and typing?
Don't be condemning. I bet he done that talk text thing.
I'm sure he did.
Yes, Shannon, girl. We're here for it.
Okay, so we want bloopers. I see it. Oh, Dad said rivers of living water and butt giggles. That's the explanation you gave.
It is what it is.
good. Kevin's not driving. That's good. That's good. Oh, yeah, and Dad confirmed it was the rivers from the turtle thing. Okay.
All I can say is he probably done went and got baptized. He's coming from a body of water. So, I mean, it was a holy turtle. Holy turtle. It was a holy turtle.
It was a holy turtle.
Got that right.
I love it. I love our holy turtles. Yeah, so I want to mention the squirrels things. We had like 3 people say they wanted to see squirrels. Y'all, I'm just here to tell you, if you ain't getting all the squirrels today, I don't know when you're going to see them, because...
What about the time that we had to build the fence in the middle of the night after I stood out in the rain and the storm and my pig got stuck underneath the barn when it fell? Remember that?
Because the tree fell?
The tree fell. 3 spots in my fence.
I had to help build a fence till 2 in the morning.
And it was right after Russell had passed away. And I'm going to tell you, when you pray, God will provide in the most awkward ways. Because I'm out in the yard, my pig is stuck under this barn, and I'm doing all I can to lift, and Bella and Zep are still too little to really help. And I'm trying to keep my cow in. I got my ducks and my chickens and my guineas running around, and I got my goats trying not to make me all good and dead. And I'm out in the yard and I'm screaming like I had a breakdown is what I had. Mm-hmm. I'd completely lost it, because everybody that I'd called, I knew that Glo was at work. I couldn't call her. Everybody that I called was busy, couldn't help me. And here was my poor little old fat piece of bacon laying there underneath the house. And I mean, it was a barn shed. And I'm crying and I'm hollering, and next thing I know, our neighbor pulls up, like, you got to come down our driveway. Like, we're not just out there. We live in the woods. And he pulls up and he's like, well, I don't know why I'm here, but are you okay? Mm-hmm. And I said, you're a godsend. I said, my trees done fell on my fence and not my pig stuck. And I mean, and she was crying, and I couldn't get the barn off of her. And then you couldn't even drive because you didn't even have a vehicle at that time.
I didn't? I thought I did.
I thought Dad brought you.
You know what? I think Dad did bring me.
Dad brought you because you and Jeannie cooked. The kids hadn't even ate.
Yeah.
And she didn't get there till like way yonder.
It was like
past
4
dark.
or 5 o'clock.
Well, it was past dark because at that time it was getting dark early.
Yeah.
And I was like, the kids, I haven't even fed the kids. They were like, you haven't fed the kids today? I was like, well, they've been searching in the fridge. I was like, I'm just trying to survive it. And you and Jenny tag team taking care of the kids and fixing chicken quesadillas.
Yeah.
And I mean, God provided, and it was like me and you and Tony, and Jenny was taking care of the kids, and Dad was trying to help, and we were like just trying to work it out. And then finally, when we got done at like 2 o'clock in the morning, we were all like, we got to go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And we're like, it is morning.
Yeah.
But you know, we were still blessed, and we had fun.
We did.
We talked and we had fun, even though
we had to cut down and cut up the tree.
Yep.
We had to build a fence.
I cut the tree down with an axe. You talk about some hard work. I am not no Paul Bunyan. I'm just here to tell you, because I cut that tree up with an axe because I didn't have a chainsaw at the time. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then Tony came with the chainsaw. I was like, hallelujah. Because, I mean, that was bad, but I didn't know what else to do. And poor little Zep was trying, but.
We have, that is one thing I can say, no matter what point in our life, God has always provided.
That was a muck boots and underwear day for Zep.
It was.
Like, everybody showed up.
Zep was so little, and he had his muck boots on, and his little Supermans.
He had his Superman.
And no, No, they were Spider-Mans.
Spider-Man.
His Spider-Man's on, and he's running around, and this is when he talked real little. He talked so little. It was so cute.
He'd say, "Ma's gonna get it, don't you, Wobby?
Ma's gonna get it, Mama. Ma's gonna get it.
Ma's got it. Don't be scared, Mama. Ma take care of it."
You want to know someone else who has been through it with us?
Huh.
Poor old Daddy. My poor Daddy. My daddy has been through it with us.
You talking about somebody seeing the good, bad, and the ugly of Mandy. Poor man.
I'll never forget the time that Daddy was looking at us and going, "Now, girls, do we really need to do this?" Because we was trying to be investigators. And we was investigating a man that was dating one of our friends.
I think
And Daddy said, "Now y'all need to stop. Y'all need to just, no, we don't need to be doing this. You're going to get yourself in trouble."
He said, take the trash. He said, take the trash down to the trash can. And I said, well, that'll work out great. We'll take it in your court. And he was like, he was not fond of it because he knew what we was up to. And with that being said, we took my truck.
Yep. I tell you what, though, one thing's for sure, we take care of our own.
We do.
We do.
Even if they do get mad at us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because that friend was not happy with us.
That's all right. She's fine now.
Yep, she is.
She got over it real quick and in a hurry.
Yep.
I'm pulling my phone back. I'm going to have to pull it sideways because I'm in the sun right there. And I don't want the video to turn off because it says it's too hot. Do we have a... I'm a little... Hold on, guys. It's going to get funky for a minute. I'm going to clean my camera. It looks like it's having issues.
Oh.
You can see us now. You're welcome.
She said, let they be light.
I said, let me take off the makeup off my camera. And now you can see us. You're welcome. They're probably sitting there going, it is really sunny. They can't see.
Yeah, that made a big difference.
It did make a big difference.
Well,
So, what did y'all do for Easter?
oh, it was the best Easter.
The best Easter?
So we went to church and we had a wonderful service.
I gotta get you in this camera.
And then after we went to church, we come home and we automatically set up, like I cooked all day Saturday, me and Uncle Jeff. We cooked and then we had it all ready when we got out of church. And we invited our neighbors down the driveway to come and see us and eat with us. And they stayed and visited with us and talked and had a great visit. And then they left. And then after they left, Uncle Jeff, of course, he went into the food coma, as Zep calls it. And so me and Zep and Bella were like pilfering for things to do. So we tore down dog pens and stuff and moved cinder blocks.
Y'all stayed busy.
We did. It was good. I usually watch The Passion of Christ every Easter, and I force everybody in the home to watch it with me, because you need to remember what Easter is really about. Like, I call it Happy Resurrection Day, because that's really what it's about. But like this year, I just didn't have it in me. Like, I was at a state that I thought if I watch it, it's going to really mess with me.
Yeah.
So we didn't watch it this year, but we're going to at some point. But that's the only thing that we didn't do. And then we had to have our Easter egg in the house because I needed my eggs.
Oh.
Because I cooked the eggs and then I let the kids color them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I needed deviled eggs and potato salad. So it was raining Saturday. So we did the egg hunt inside the house.
Well, I mean, they still had fun.
That was so weird. I had 18 eggs and Bella turned around and she said, I've only got 7 eggs and you got all the rest and there's 18. You got to give me some of yours. I was like, girl, he's the one that found those. Don't be selfish.
Okay, let's see. Shannon said, after the dinner at church, I came back and saved lizards from cats. Look at you go, girl. Saving the animals.
She has Scaredy Cat and
Aurora?
Shannon, I know your cat's name, I promise.
I
I went with her. She disappeared, and we found her on the side of the road running around like a little crazy cat. And me and her brought the cat back home with her. I hollered that cat's name for a couple hours. I should remember it.
Well, it sounded
It
like
starts
you were,
with the A.
sounded like you were saying Aurora. Does that sound right?
No, it don't.
Nope, that don't sound right.
Amore.
Amore. Oh, I love
I
that.
know, ain't it pretty?
What is
Yeah.
that? That Italian song? Amore.
Oh,
You know? No? No?
no,
Okay.
no.
Never mind.
No. Oh, look at him go.
Anyways, so I see that.
I'd hide
We
behind
have
the building.
we have a show. We get to watch her son do his therapies. What was I gonna say? Squirrel.
Yeah, that was a squirrel moment. But yeah, we went and hunted the kitty cat down. They're beautiful cats, and Amore thinks she's a dog.
I love a cat that thinks it's a dog.
They got little jinglies, and me and her discussed it, and she said from now on when the cats leave the house, they gonna have their jinglies on.
Buzzer bait.
Yeah, but
He's your cat that thinks he's a dog. He
that
loves
cat,
me.
That cat was born looking for a place to die. That's why his name's Buzzardbait.
That cat loves me.
He does. He's a good boy. He's 10 now.
Oh,
No, he's 9.
him's the sweetest
No,
baby.
he's 10 because me and Bella found him up underneath a propane tank, and buzzards were circling it, and that's how he got called Buzzardbait.
Are you sure he's only 10?
Well, Bella's 13.
I've been out of school for 11 years. And you had him back when you were living at the house and guy, didn't you?
You trying to make him die faster?
No, I'm just saying I think you're wrong on your age on this kitty cat.
Well, Bella's 13, fixing to be 14. And with that being said, well, he might be around 12. I know he's old. He's had a couple of surgeries and
Do me a favor, go on our page and make sure we're hitting all the points that our people voted for. I know we've given you squirrels. I know we've given you life stories. We talked about...
oh, there we are.
There we are.
We
Look
can-
at us.
we
We
can
can look
watch
at ourselves.
What am I doing? Oh.
Just going and making sure that we're hitting all of our points. We are here to deliver the message of the Lord
Well, we're trying.
with extra fun stories on the side.
Okay, question and answer portion. I want to ask a question.
Okay, so I have... How many people said that?
A prepared lesson. How do I know how many people? I don't know how to work this.
If you click on it. I'm
Oh,
still
hey,
teaching her
look.
things. Oh. Hold on. We got another comment. Easter was good. Visited River Street, ate lunch with family, and saw my child off of the live stream. He got to see me.
I tried.
There's my daddy.
I tried to tune in, but you'd already left.
Huh?
I didn't get to. You done the live stream to do your testing.
Oh.
I tried to watch,
Yeah.
but you'd already done it.
But that wasn't on Sunday. That was another day.
Personal story squirrels. I think we hit on them.
Well, did anyone have questions? Your question can be as raw as you need it to be, because we're going to be unfiltered and unedited.
It just may take me a minute to respond because I got to find that filter I threw away many years ago.
I just said unfiltered and unedited.
Okay.
I may regret that later.
You're welcome.
We're waiting. You know, I think I've said this before, but I feel like...
We got another person. There's 5 of us watching.
How you doing? You know what we didn't start this off with?
What?
Welcome to another
Sisters
Dose of Enlightenment. How... Oh. Dad would ask the most random question. How raw can I eat steak and it be safe?
I got the answer to that. I got a friend. She passed away many years ago. She preferred her steak raw. She never got sick from it.
We never even cooked it?
No, we would marinate it And hi, how you doing, Miss Mary?
Hi, Mama.
We would be marinating it, and we would go in, and she would be gnawing on raw steak. And she said that was the best way to eat a steak. Now, there's some people that just, you wipe their butts.
Hold on.
You
Can
flip
I
them over a few times.
Did you? So it was raw. So she didn't even put it on a grill or nothing.
You had me at passed away.
That's kind of what I was about to get to. You got there before me. I was about to say. So I was first off asking. You're saying she didn't even put it on a grill
No, she didn't cook it.
at all.
No.
Just marinated and ate
We
it.
would marinate.
Now hold on.
In this, we had a
You
glass.
said she passed away. How old was she when she passed away?
It was Tracy.
How old was she when she passed away?
How old was Tracy? She was 40, 43, 44.
So she was in her 40s. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. I know who we're talking about.
Yeah, my Tracy. She is another one of my friends.
I don't know that you would want to eat it raw.
She took her life, but she was one of those people that, like, people think I'm raw and unhinged. She was, like, exceptional.
The raw and unhinged version of raw and unhinged.
So
Kevin says OMG. I
but
wonder.
yeah, I'd be married. We had this big old, me and her mama. We would do on Sundays. Her mama would buy steaks, and I'm talking the big uns, and she would take them, and we would put them in this big Glad container and put the lid on it with marinade, and we'd get ready to cook the steaks, and we'd go in there, and instead of 4 steaks, there would only be 3 steaks, and Patrice would be over there gnawing on her raw meat.
I don't know. Never mind.
Now, sometimes she would.
It's how you said that.
Well, all I could picture was a dog eating a steak when she'd do it, because I was like, girl, like, I do some weird stuff, but daggum, that's worse than eating your boogers, in my opinion.
Okay, so Kevin a minute ago said OMG. Dad said, I'm being funny, steak tartare is a thing. Mary said, that was on My Strange Addiction, a woman addicted to eating raw meat. And then Kevin said, ew. Oh my gosh.
I mean, she'd eat it cooked sometimes, but we'd do a salad, and Tracy made a killer salad. And then they'd do a baked tater. And then we'd sit there and...
Girl, you're making me hungry.
Girl, it was some good eating, because I'm telling you, that woman could grill a steak for not wanting to cook it. She could grill it.
I've heard of some people liking it like where it still goes, mrr. But then I've also heard of people liking it where it's a hockey puck because it's so burnt. But eating it completely raw, not even cooked, that's a new one for me. Not interested.
I tried it, but it got like right here. And
oh, no.
Now there was times she took me to the oyster shell or something like that in Little Rock, and she introduced me to oysters. And she goes, here, try this. I didn't even get to spit it out. It slid down back in my throat before I had a chance. And then I sat there heaving and gagging. And at that time I drank. There was not enough alcohol to get me to get past that. Like, I was praying and drinking my way through it at that point.
Girl, we've come a long way.
Yeah, we have.
We have.
But I'm telling you, poor little old Tracy, she was definitely one of those people that she was the meaning of true friendship. Like, that's where she was the foundational base of my friendships and what it means to truly be a friend.
That was probably like the first true friend that has stuck it out with you, and
and she's seen me through some bad times in my life, and she was where it came from, that no man left behind.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in that. She was something else, but yeah, her and her raw steak, that was something else. And the oyster, oh my gosh, that was like, she said, here, you take it like this, and I said, okay. And it went down my goozle before I knew what was goozling. It was rough. Like, I seen my life flash.
Kevin said, I tried raw sushi one time. I think it was squid and never again.
Y'all ever tried calamari?
I have not. I've heard people say it's so good. Is it
Some
good?
of that with some yum yum sauce, girl.
It's good?
Yes. It is fabulous.
Okay. So, I like sushi. So Kevin, I don't know what to talk about.
She introduced me to... I'm not good with the raw stuff.
Sushi?
Of course,
Good.
Of course, you know, like, I've got a hold of some rank stuff. You gotta be careful in Arkansas what kind of sushi you be getting, because you don't know what...
Okay, story time on me. So I met Jeremy,
It's gonna be great.
knew he was from Louisiana. I'm from Arkansas. I've heard of crawfish bowls before, but have never attended one.
Me neither.
So Jeremy had been telling me how when you come down at some point, we're going to have a crawfish bowl. So I said, okay. So to try to, Dad liked sure before it was goozling. That was good. I loved that. So before I went down to Louisiana, I was like, okay, where do I ever see crawfish? You go to a Chinese restaurant and on the buffet, there's crawfish. Let me tell you right now,
It's not the same.
it is not the same.
Girl, you remember... I'm going to tell on myself. You know how old I am?
29.
29. But you know, 29 years ago, when I was little and cute, I still look like a little frog with big ears. You could go to the Walmart and you could go to the Kroger's, and they had these tanks.
I remember that I was
I would sit and I would
29
cry
years younger.
because the people couldn't get them when I was there. People could not get them. I was like, you're good. No. Because they cook them alive.
Yeah, they do.
Sad. I wouldn't want to die cooked alive.
They don't really, but do they really feel it? I would rather be slowly, think about it. I don't know about you, but when I take a bath, I go ahead and sit down in the tub and then turn the hot water on and turn it on full blast hot.
Oh no, girl. If I'm gonna be simmering, I'm gonna do it all at once.
No, ma'am.
Jump in.
No. No.
I'll
do
my
the-
own lobster boil. Don't worry about me.
I do not want to just jump right into the heat. I want to feel the heat, get my toesies and the
So,
bottom part of my
how
legs used
How
to
did
it.
it turn out when you went and you realized that it wasn't the same? I would have loved to have seen her face.
Okay, so first off, here, continuing of the story. First off, when I ate it at the Chinese restaurant, keep in mind, no one had ever showed me how to eat it. So I'm sitting here going, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm trying to peel the layers back, trying to figure out what I eat. And so
Oh,
it
no,
just
girl,
didn't
when you
taste
got
good.
questions, you just put the whole thing in your mouth. That's why I ate peeling my them shrimps without peeling them for a long time. Got questions, just put it in your mouth and chew it up. It'll go down.
Okay.
It might have teeth on the way out.
Well, I did not do that. But anyway, so I'm You're snorting. You're snorting. Do it louder so they can. She's mean.
I got myself tickled. It made me think of something. Mama, I was trying to go duty, and he was in there going, no! I said, did it have teeth? He goes, I think it did. It was holding on. Arr.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember where I was going with this.
You were trying to figure out what you could eat or not eat. Come on, keep up.
Okay. So so that happened here in Arkansas at the Chinese restaurant. Go to Louisiana, and Jeremy's friends, James and Bree, invited us over, and they surprised us with a crawfish bowl. They get it all done. They're all around the table. Everyone's going at it. And I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm like picking one up and I'm looking at it. I put it back down because I don't want to look like an idiot because I don't know how to do this.
That's when you should have done the pretty woman approach. You know, when he takes the little thing and shows her and she's like, oh.
Well, I didn't do that. So then Kevin said, this is so good.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So then I'm sitting there.
There is a man over here watching this, smoking a cigarette.
Do what? There's a man back there watching us.
It's okay. We good.
Seems questionable to me. Anyways, what was I saying?
You were trying to figure out what.
Okay. So everyone around the table is eating the crawfish, and I'm sitting there like, don't really know what to do with this. So I put the crawfish back down, and I grab a potato, and I'm like, I'm just gonna start.
She
eating
knows
this
how to eat a potato.
Oh well, I know how to eat.
Because that's all
potato.
Zepp eats. He fed her potatoes. If there's any question on what to feed Glow, Zepp will bake her a potato.
Kevin, get the 9 mil.
Don't worry, it's right here, and I got a 380 in the console. I got you.
Anyways, so next thing I know, I'm like kind of side-eyeing my friend Bree, who's standing next to me, and she goes, oh my gosh, I forgot. And I'm like, what? And she goes, you don't know how to eat this. And I'm like, and she goes, I've got you. So she walks me through the steps of how to like pull the head off, shuck the shell, pull the meat out, and eat it. Suck the head, get the whole things. And now, y'all, I'm a pro.
We went to a restaurant one time where Robbie was eating. Of course, he was born in Georgia and lived in Australia because he's a military brat. Come back to Arkansas and moved to Louisiana and then moved to Arkansas. And then back to Louisiana and then back to Arkansas, and he ain't left since. It's amazing what a green duffel bag will do. But anyway, he was sitting at a restaurant and we're sitting there and he's eating like they done boiled like the little crawfish, like you get at a buffet.
Yeah, crawfish.
And so they're little, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting there eating it, and he's sitting, and all of a sudden he rips the head off, and he's like, and he goes, oh, it's got doo-doo in it. He goes, they didn't purge it good enough. It's got doo-doo. And he holds it up to the waitress. He goes, there's doo-doo in it.
Oh my gosh, I love Robbie.
I was amazed
Robbie
at the people
is
who left their crawfish sitting on the table after that.
When I tell you, Robbie is
Wouldn't take
like
no chance of eating the doo-doo.
the biggest. He's like the big brother that
He's a
I didn't have, and he is the one that I know. Like, let me tell you, I love you. Mandy's certified crazy, but Robbie, don't mess with me, cause Robbie will drive all the way from Texas to take care of me.
He will.
And like Mandy would do the same thing, but like Robbie's on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Like he's that calm, collected one. Like you don't even know he's mad.
Yeah.
Where on the other hand, you know Mandy's mad.
Yeah, I don't hold it well.
You have an opportunity to get away from Mandy because you already know she's mad. Robbie, on the other hand, he's gonna come up to you, hey man, how you do, and then punch you in the face.
And the thing is I'm squirrely. Like, I'm quick.
Oh, kind of like how they had to throw you over a man's shoulders to get you away from one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the thing was like Robbie, he's quick. Like, he comes out of nowhere. When me, whatever happens.
Yep. But Robbie is the one that when I was at my worst, like in the most depression, like ever, and honestly, we were all kind of going through it at that point in time. At this point in time, he was laid off. We were all living together. I was working. He was doing side jobs. You were working for Miss Pat at the time.
And doing side jobs.
And doing side jobs. So it was just like we were struggling. But Robbie was the one that kept the positive attitude for all of us. And truthfully, like, you and I owe so much of who we are today and, like, how far we've come to Robbie maintaining that positivity for us. Because
Yeah.
I'll never forget, like, you and I were just, like, not us having it out, but, like, we were just having the worst week. I was going through, you know, the breakup with the ex. You were just trying to keep me afloat and dealing with your own stuff that you had going on. And we had been driving all day long. We'd just gone and picked up, like, what? All that pig feed from, what was it, Enola? Is that where we used to go?
Yeah.
So we had just got a truck bed full of that stuff.
A pallet.
Yeah. Like, it was a
pallet
lot.
of 50-pound bags.
And so we had just got that, and we were on the way home. It was starting to get a little bit dark, and they have a gate at their drive. And he jumps out of the truck. Mandy and I are just sitting there, and you could just tell we're just not having it. Next thing you know, you've got Robbie at the front of the truck dancing and shaking his little booty.
And that's why Zep does it. Everybody gives Zep a hard time, and I'm like, he's got the cutest little booty, y'all, but he be twerking.
He's so much like his daddy. They just both, they're the life of the party. They're the ones that pick everyone up when they're down. They're the ones, like, the things that bother them don't bother them because they know that everyone else is bothered, and so they're going to keep everyone else going.
Robbie's, and he's a quiet Christian.
Yes.
I'm loud and proud, and he's a quiet Christian.
Yeah.
Like, he keeps it to himself, and he prays. And I remember a conversation me and him had one time. It wasn't very long ago, and I just kind of looked at him. I said, "Do you even pray?" And he was like, "What do you mean, do I pray? Of course I pray. I go to church, I read my Bible, I do my studies." Like, he took offense to it. And I said, "Well, I know you're supposed to go into your inner closet. You're not supposed to be, like, boastful." And bless his heart, he was like, "Well, heck yes, I pray." He goes, "How do you think we got to where we are? I prayed." But he's very quiet and very reserved about his relationship with God.
We need to see if we can get Robbie on a podcast. I'm so serious.
He's coming home on the 18th.
Wait, when?
This month.
I ain't gonna be here.
We can still get him on the video with me.
Oh, you and him can sit in the video and then, okay. Well, I meant more like how we doing it now. Because that would be fun. But
We could do that. We could do live and in person from Branson.
would y'all like that? Another live and in person while we are on vacation
we'll
in
have Honey
Branson
with
this
us.
summer?
We could have honey with us.
With the honey, Robbie?
We could have your honey too.
I don't know that my honey would like it, but if I can talk my honey into it, then we can have a full, we could do it on couples
We could.
and relationships.
Oh, this is going to be a...
How do y'all feel?
Y'all got a couple hours?
Kevin says yes. That's all I needed. One person to agree.
Got a couple hours? Maybe a day.
I'm just sitting here going.
Because me and
like,
Robbie's been through it. Like, we've been everywhere from losing everything we had, losing a child, going through a divorce.
y'all.
That poor man, I've put him through it. Mental health, you name it. We've been through it. But he supports me through no matter what I do, and I support him through.
Yes.
I mean, like, there's...
Ooh, we got another yes.
We may fight like cats and dogs, but in the end, it's... And, like, anymore, like, used to, we fought, but we've grown a lot since...
This may be a really good idea, though, because our audience can get two couples, if I can get my honey to do it with us, two couples. Y'all would be the been married for a while, have kids, and then mine
If he
and
don't
Jeremy's.
come, I'll bring Buzz.
You can bring Buzz. Me and Buzzerbait will be your couple for the evening. But then if Jeremy will do it with us, then me and Jeremy can give y'all the pre-marriage, working towards becoming a married couple, all of that type of view. So then our audience has all grasp of all perspectives. I mean, I've got 2 yeses here. Can I get a third? There's 5 people watching. Let me see a third. Anybody
They
else
put their
interested?
phones down again.
Hey, I mean, Kevin's on board. He's like, let me keep this chat full.
I know. Kind of proud of old Kevin. His last name's Freeman, too.
Yup.
Uncle Jeff's a
Uncle
Freeman.
Jeff is a Freeman.
Uncle Jeff is a Freeman.
I wonder if they're long distantly related.
Granny, my favoriteest person in the world.
We got another yes. That's it. We
I
got
knew it was going to be Shannon. I had
I
the
knew
faith
it.
in her, girl. Look at you go.
I love it. So, okay. So, we're going to try to talk our men's into this.
Oh, I don't got to talk him into it. I'll be like, honey, this is what we doing. And he'll say, okay.
Well, maybe between you, me, and Robbie, we can talk Jeremy into it.
Okay.
If Jeremy happens to see this, he's going to be like, what did you get me into?
Oh, he just completed driving 23 miles safely.
Good job, Robbie. You drove safely. We have the
Proud
Life
of you.
360 on him.
My phone don't do that.
Mine does. I can set yours to do it. You want it?
I need to. This time he be worrying me.
Mm-hmm. So, out of curiosity, I'm assuming since y'all would love to see another live, you liked today? Even with the craziness of us having to do it in old tank?
Oh, take girl. She needs a bath.
Old tanker truck, she got us.
Yep.
But I mean, I feel like even with all the craziness, this was a really good podcast.
I think so. Even though we didn't do as much biblical stuff, but I think that's okay. God knows where we're at.
We did talk about God though. Like, God knows.
He knows.
And He knows that sometimes people need to hear our crazy stories so that they don't think that we're just coming from we're just holy angels. Promise we ain't.
Well, my thing is I've been delivered, so I know that God's got me. Like He knows me inside and out. So
Yeah.
I ain't perfect by no means, but I try really hard.
Yeah. So please don't think that we are in any way, shape, or form saints, because we're not. So let me just go ahead and clear your mind of that one, because that's not the case.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for myself. We are just here trying to help people. We know that we've been through some stuff in our past that we can come across people throughout time and we can help them kind of navigate through it. So if you can think of somebody after watching today's podcast and you had somebody on your mind, either right now or for future things, please send them towards this podcast. Remember, we got Facebook, working on the TikTok. I got to get you set up today.
Yeah.
We have an email. We have YouTube. Okay? So, you know where to follow us at.
Like, share, subscribe,
Comment.
do all the things.
And what is our favorite saying of all?
Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your enemies. We love them all. We want to see them all.
Alrighty, guys. We love y'all. Oh, Daddy said love
We
y'all.
love y'all.
Love you, Daddy.
Love you, Daddy.
We love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday.
A blessed week.
Yes. I don't even want to end this podcast.
I don't
I've had
either.
so much fun.
I have too, but
Life be life, and we got to get back to it.
yeah.
All right, guys. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks,
See
y'all.
you soon.
Bye.